Alright, team. We have a patient presenting with epicondylitis, epoxyacosattetraenoic acid, and ceratic precipitate. What do you think is the diagnosis here?
I'm leaning towards a diagnosis of rheumatoid arthritis based on those symptoms.
I disagree. I think it might be systemic lupus erythematosus instead.
I'm not so sure about those diagnoses. I'm thinking it could be something like epididymitis.
No. You're all wrong. It's rhinia, there's no doubt about it.
But rhinia is such a rare condition. Are you sure, Hawks?
Damn it, I know what I'm talking about. We need to perform a hymenotomy immediately. It's risky, but it's the only way to save the patient's life. Are you all in or not? Tracy, you called me in here for what? I have a patient that needs immediate attention, Tracy.
Hawks, I need to discuss the procedure you want to perform on your patient. Hymenotomy for a case of suspected rhinia is a serious decision.
Seriously, Tracy, I've been in this field for over 20 years. I know what I'm doing.
I understand your experience, Hawks, but we need to consider all options and potential risks before moving forward with such a drastic procedure.
Risks? Tracy, this patient is suffering. I can't just sit around and do nothing while their condition worsens.
I appreciate your dedication, but we must approach this with caution. Let's review the case together before making any decisions.
Fine, but remember that it's my expertise and intuition that have saved countless lives in the past. Trust me on this one, Tracy.
Oh, no, this is not good. The patient is in critical condition after the hymenotomy. How am I going to break the news to Hawks that we made a mistake?
Rhinia required a completely different course of treatment.
I should have double-checked before proceeding with the surgery.
God damn you all. Another classic fuck-up. Explain this one?
We did our best, Hawks. We thought the diagnosis was clear.
Maybe we should have consulted you before proceeding with the hymenotomy.
I still believe my diagnosis was correct, despite the outcome.
Your arrogance is astounding. You're all clueless buffoons. I hope your medical school debt destroys you since you learned nothing from there.
Hawks, please, let's think this through together.
We can learn from this mistake and do better next time.
I stand by my decision. Hawks, I won't let you belittle me.
I don't have time for this nonsense. You're all a shit stain to the medical profession. Figure it out yourselves. I'm out of here. I can't believe I haven't figured out what's wrong with the patient yet.
Maybe you should try looking into the symptoms more closely. Have you considered a differential diagnosis?
I've tried that already, but nothing seems to fit just right.
What about a potential allergic reaction to the medication?
No, we ruled that out earlier.
Maybe it's a rare condition that you haven't come across before.
Wait a minute, that's it. It all makes sense now.
What? What makes sense?
Sorry, gotta run. I just figured out what's wrong with the patient. Thanks for the suggestions, Johnson. Storms into the operating room.
Hawks, what are you doing here without proper medical equipment? You can't just barge in like this.
Yeah, this is a sterile environment. You're contaminating everything.
Hawks, are you crazy? You can't just come in here and start making diagnoses without proper tools and tests.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Rhinia was a misdiagnosis. It's X-linked endothelial corneal dystrophy. I finally found the right diagnosis for the patient.
Congratulations, Hawks. I'm glad you were able to correct the mistake.
This whole ordeal could have been avoided if you had listened to me in the first place.
But the wrong diagnosis almost cost the patient their life, Hawks. You should have trusted my judgment.
Trusted your judgment? You almost cost someone their life with your arrogance?
Arrogance. I was trying to save a life. Maybe if you had considered all possibilities, we wouldn't be in this mess.
I can't believe you're still trying to defend your mistake. This argument is going nowhere.